Hi everyone, and welcome to our YouTube channel, Mom's the Word. I'm Eva Danielle and our co-host Gabe is currently napping. But today I just wanted to come and share a little information with you guys about something I get asked about in my personal inbox a lot, and that is brand repping on Instagram. You guys may not know it, but Gabe does have his own Instagram page, and if you visit, you will see lots of pictures of him modeling clothing from small shops on Instagram. So if Instagram brand repping is something you've been interested in getting your child into, stay tuned for tips, tricks, and information as far as what Instagram brand repping is. And then at the end, we'll even include some of our favorite shops to both rep for and shop with on Instagram. Stay tuned and we'll see you in a few. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, and we're back. So we'll jump right into it. First question I always get asked is, what exactly is brand repping? Well, the easiest way I can describe it is, we all know about the large name brands that we've come to know and love, such as Carter's, Oshkosh B'gosh, Old Navy. Well, these brands all had to start somewhere. And so in come the small shops on Instagram. A lot of these are run by working mamas and papas, or a group of mamas who have decided that they want to put their creative juices to work and put their product out there. So these shops are very small, they're up and coming, they're on the rise. And so what happens is they often seek out people who are already passionate about their brand to actually help to rep or represent them. And this is what we call a brand rep. Now, what is a brand rep? A brand rep is somebody who is chosen by the shop to help promote their brand. They promote the sales, they promote any promotions, and they also promote whatever item the shop sells, whether that's hats, pants, shirts, jackets, you name it. So a brand rep basically is a model, but a model with promotional responsibilities. Now, in the area of brand repping, well, people say, well, do you get free items? Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can get free items and sometimes you can get discounts. But I will say till I can't say anymore that it is not about receiving free items. So somebody may say, well, if it's not about the free clothing and the discounts, then why do you do it? Well, we do it for a couple of reasons. For us in particularly, I am an advocate of small shops and small brands because I do understand that it takes word of mouth and it takes efforts from somebody other than yourself in order to get things up and coming. And so I do love to show my support in that regards. The second thing for us is that we've been trying to delve into the world of entertainment. And so with the Instagram brand repping, it's also a way for us to drive recognition to Gabe's page as well and kind of get his face and his name out there. So it's kind of a 2-for-1 thing. We help the small shops to grow and they also help us to grow because they include our Instagram handle on their pages as well. So that is a particular reason why we choose to brand rep. Some people do it because they simply like taking pictures. Their child likes to be in front of the camera. And so this is kind of a segue or a smaller step for those who want to do more mainstream modeling to kind of get their child out there, to kind of get them comfortable with the camera. Or if they don't want to delve into the world of full-fledged modeling, this is a good way to just do it on a smaller scale. You don't have to go out for all these huge casting calls and auditions, and you can kind of do it from the comfort of your own home. So the second thing I want to talk about is what brand repping is not. Biggest thing is, brand repping is not a way to receive free clothing or discounts. I'll repeat, brand repping is not a way to receive free clothing or discounts. Now, I make emphasis on that because a lot of people think, well, as long as I choose the brand rep, they'll just send me free stuff. Now, there are many shops that will opt to send you free things or give you huge discounts on something that otherwise would cost a little bit more, but it's not all about that. And the reason for that is because, like I said in the beginning, it's about helping these small shops to grow. It's about helping them to promote their brand. The second thing is it takes a lot of work. Now, you're not just on a brand repping team just to say you're there, you're actually there to work. So when there's a sale, you've got to repost. So when there's something that needs promoted, you got to repost. And most importantly, you've got to take good quality pictures. And if you've ever tried to take a picture of a toddler or a baby, then you know that it's almost like wrangling a drunk octopus. So some days are good, some days are not so good. But at the end of the day, when you have committed to this shop to help promote their brand, you've got to get those pictures. So Again, it's not about receiving a free product. It's not about just saying that you're doing it. You actually have to put in the work, and the discounts and the freebies are just icing on the cake, but they're absolutely not necessary when you rep for a shop. Now, how long do you rep for a shop? Well, again, it varies with the shop. Some shops will have rep sessions that last anywhere from a month to 3 months. So it really just depends on the shop that you're attempting to represent for. Now that you're interested in repping, you kind of understand what it's about. How do you get into it? Well, one of the most obvious things is that you have to have an Instagram page. Now, when I say have an Instagram page, it's not enough just to have an Instagram page that has some of everything on it. If your goal is to have your child to become a brand rep, my advice is that you create a page that is solely for them. It is very hard for a shop to understand the type of product that you will be putting out if you're representing them. If there are numerous quotes on a page, if one video is about a dog, the next video is about a cat, and then sprinkled somewhere in there is your child. So what I can say is that for me, it helped a lot when I separated my page from Gabe's page, and he has an Instagram page solely dedicated to him that has his photos and that are driven towards brand repping and all things Gabe. So that brings me to my second point. If you're going to try to rep, these shops actually want to see, number one, that you engage with your followers, and number two, that you are serious about helping them to promote. So again, it's not just about saying I'm going to promote or get free products. Have you liked the shop? Have you subscribed to their Instagram page? Are you engaging with the things that they're doing? And lastly, have you purchased from this shop? So just like with anything else, nothing is for free. So you have to actually have a genuine interest in purchase from the shops before, they would possibly be interested in having you rep for them. So again, it's not just about the freebies. And I'm probably going to repeat that a million times because I really want people to understand what they're signing up for and to make sure that they agree to do brand repping for all of the right reasons. So now, you want a brand rep, you've got your Instagram page. How do you go about taking good quality pictures that not only show the product that you're trying to rep, but also to get the shop owners interested and say, hey, I like what they're putting out? The biggest thing is you want to make sure that you're using quality camera. That doesn't mean you have to go out and you buy, a $400 digital camera. All that means is that you can simply use the camera on your smartphone. Many of these smartphones have these superb cameras, and so if you just utilize them, then you're all set. So when you're taking these photos with whatever camera that you're using, you want to make sure that your background is clutter-free. There's nothing worse than trying to look at a picture and you've got a million toys in the back, you've got bathroom shots that have product everywhere. So you want to make sure that your background is clutter-free. Pick up the toys. Perhaps go to a blank wall in your home that has nothing on it that you can kind of set your child in front of and actually take the picture that way. Or scenery outside. If you've got great weather, whether it's not too hot or too cold wherever you are, if you've got trees in the background, if you've got the blank street in the background, that is a perfect example of a good solid background. The other thing is you want to make sure that your photos are well lit. If your photos are blurry, then you can't adequately promote the product and we can't see your child. So you want to make sure that your photos have good lighting. And there are a few apps that we use to actually help with our lighting and adjust our lighting, and I'll make sure that I put those apps down in the description box below. And once again, your smartphones pretty much already come with editing apps, so you don't need a whole lot in order to get started. The other thing is you want to make sure that you're uploading in a timely manner. So again, if your child was having a good day that day and you decided to shoot, go ahead and post. Because again, the shops want to see that you're engaging with your followers, that you didn't have 5 photos in one day and then didn't post for another 2 months. So they want to make sure that you are staying active, because when it's time for you to promote a brand, if you're chosen to be a brand rep, you often have a very short turnaround time from receiving the product that you've either purchased or you've received. You often have a very short turnaround time in which to get your pictures out. And so you want to make sure that you're showing that you're capable of this on your personal page before you even get into brand repping. The next thing is I have tips for searches. Now, once you've decided you're going to follow a shop, you're engaging in the shop, you will see that the shops will post that they're having brand rep or brand enthusiast searches. And so the biggest thing is you want to follow the directions that the shops have put out there. Many of them ask you to repost a picture that they put out. Many of them ask you to hashtag your photos. And so if they're asking you to hashtag your photos, you want to make sure that you're choosing your best quality photos and then putting all the information in the hashtags that they're asking you. And the last thing is have fun, take a deep breath, relax, and wait. If you're not chosen for one session, perhaps you'll be chosen for the next. And so what I like to tell people is it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. If you don't get chosen the first time, it's absolutely okay, because guess what? Your main point is to be there to help support the shop. It's not to receive free items, it's not to receive free discounts. And so I can honestly say that there are some shops that even if we weren't repping for, we really do love their product. And so we purchase and we post all day. I have no problem with that. And so again, you want to make sure that these shops are seeing that you're going to be a supporter either way, whether you're officially repping or not. And so that's very important. So I hope that these tips and tricks have been helpful to you. If you have any further questions, please be sure to put it in the comments below, and I will definitely make sure that I reach out and I answer any further questions that you have. Hi guys, and we're back. And so the last but not least, what I wanted to do is come to you guys and share with you some of the small shops that we absolutely love to shop with and also rep for. So once again, if I haven't said enough and if you haven't heard enough, it's not about receiving free merchandise or discounted merchandise, but it really is about the love for the small shop. So I really wanted to come back to you guys and share with you some of the shops that we absolutely love, and hopefully you guys will love them too. So in case you don't catch the name, I will be sure to put each shop link in the description box below, and make sure you check them out. So first, I want to show you a shop that we love to receive our distressed denim from, and this shop is called Little Envy Threads. And look at this, guys. All handmade. This is by a small shop on Instagram, so Little Envy Threads, and they specialize in distressed denim. And so we absolutely love wearing these for the fall. And so these are so cute. Little Envy Threads, guys. The second shop we absolutely love receiving our bottoms from. Now, I first fell in love with this shop because of her message, because she's all about upcycling. And when I tell you she is a bad mama jamma at taking these old shirts and old clothing and just kind of making them into magic. And that shop is called Joyaltee. Now, I'm just going to show you a pair of the harems that Miss Alex made from an old t-shirt. So this is actually the back, and this is the front. And I have to be honest, a lot of the times we will wear them backwards simply because Gabe loves to see the graphics. But again, if you have not heard of Joyaltee pants, make sure you check out Joyaltee. Here's another pair of harems that she made, again, from an old t-shirt that she upcycled. The back and the front. But if you're like us, you like fashion either way, and so you'll wear the front to the back to the front. But these are absolutely comfortable when we go to the park or when we go to the bouncy houses. I typically will put him in a pair of the Joyaltee harems because they are so comfortable. And once again, love her shop. Y'all, need I say more? So Joyaltee, make sure you check them out, and of course I will put the link in the description box below. So moving on to some of the shops that we love receiving our t-shirts from. So another shop that we love purchasing from and repping with is Wolfe and Scamp dinosaur hoodies. As you know, Gabe is a huge dinosaur fan, and so this brand fit right up our alley. And again, it's Wolfe and Scamp dinosaur hoodies, and I'll make sure that we put the link in the description box below. And I'm gonna try my best to show you guys these awesome dinosaur hoodies. This one is Mickey inspired, so when Gabe wanted to be Mickey Stories Rex, we purchased this one. This particular one probably his favorite. When I took him to the dinosaur museum, he had this on. This is one of their dragon spikes, but he absolutely loved it, and so many people complimented him on this. And again, she makes these hoodies with the dinosaur spikes or the dragon spikes and tails by hand, and so you can go on the website and you can customize as well as get some ready to ship ones. And here's another one that he absolutely loves to wear. So that's Wolfe and Scamp dinosaur hoodies, and as always, I will put the link in the description box below. And one of the things I absolutely love about this brand as well is that not only can you get a dinosaur or dragon hoodie for yourself or for your little one, but if you have a small to medium-sized doggy or cat, you can also get dinosaur spikes for them as well. So I actually used this one on my Yorkie, and she loved it, and I'm gonna get one for my Chihuahua as well. But this is Wolfe and Scamp dinosaur hoodies. So this shop also has an Instagram page as well as a website, and it's Frobabies. So I'm sure a lot of you have seen and heard about them, but it's one that we like to frequent from as well. So they not only have tees for your little ones, but they've got tees in adult sizes and also sweatshirts as well. So Frobabies, and I'll make sure I put the link in the description box below. So here's another shop, which is BuzzShack, and once again, we will put the link in the description box below. But she has tons of cute and cheeky tees that we also get a lot of compliments on when we wear them out. So again, BuzzShack, and this one is super cute, you guys. Bad and bougie, really. So here are two of our favorite from one of our dear shops, Momma's Minis and More. And here's an example of some of the t-shirts that they do sell. It's the Be Epic tee as well as the Fresh Prince tee. And these are so cute. We absolutely love when we dress up and put these on and go out, and we get so many compliments. So here are just two of the mini tees we have from Momma's Minis and More. So you guys be sure to check them out, and I'll also put the link in the description box below. And last but not least, it's starting to get cool where we are, and so I like to put a hat on Gabe's head, but I haven't had a lot of I guess luck when it comes to finding a hat that will not only fit on top of all of his hair, but actually look pretty cute while it's fitting. And so we had the distinct pleasure and honor of buying from and repping from this small shop that is known as Posy Bash. And I'm probably doing a horrible job here at trying to keep it up, but they make the most awesome handmade kind of knit beanies, and they make like the little slouch on them. And so I just thought these were absolutely adorable. They were soft, they fit on his head, and you can choose from all sorts of patterns. And these can be for a boy or a girl, and so we've got a ton of them because we absolutely love them, wearing them during the cold weather. And so we're excited to be pulling these out again. So that's Posy Bash. So again, I will put the links to all of the shops mentioned in the description box below. Make sure you guys check them out. Again, with brand repping, it's not about receiving free product, but it is about helping to promote these small shops that, as you can see, are doing just a wonderful job at putting their creative juices to work and putting out a product that we can all be proud of, whether you're repping it or not. Well, actually, if you bought it, you'd be repping it anyway. But you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you got a lot of great information, and were introduced to a lot of great shops. If you have any shops that you would like to have us take a look at, be sure to put them in the comments box below. Be sure to let me know if you've gone to the websites of any of the shops that we've mentioned, and we'd love to hear from you. So once again, thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and tell a friend, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.